I come down from Wyoming originally. I grew up there in Star Valley, Wyoming. Love nature, love outdoors. Moved here to Heber. I work here locally in Heber at a company called Myro, building pipe sports and rooftop equipment, things like that. And so I was reading Mother Earth News one day, and it had a website where it gave a breakdown of how solar panels are affordable now and people should be going for it and kind of jumping on the bandwagon while there's still government incentives out there. And so they had a website on there where it would look up all the local solar panel installers and kind of give you a breakdown of what you would need and who to contact. And so I reached out to a few and nothing. No one called back. No one cared. And so then I worked at Park City at the time, worked for the city, and every month they have a lunch and learn where, come in and learn how to take care of yourself or fitness or eat better. And one was solar, and which was fun, and they had a real good pitch for it. And so it got me thinking about it again, and then I was sitting home one day, and someone up the street from us, from where we live down in Heber, when they moved into their house, they immediately put panels on, and they used Go Solar. It's the group they used. And so we didn't know anything about it. I was out in my yard, I think, and one of their guys was just walking around trying to get neighborhood folks to come over to their little open house, I guess what they were calling it. And so he knocked on the door with a little, "Hey, you want to come up to our solar thing?" And I was like, "Absolutely." And I jetted right then. I think I beat him back to the place. So I guess what intrigued me is the thing that he said is every other solar system I looked into before, when the grid goes down, you're done. Because they can't be feeding power onto the lines for their electricians. But he said Go Solar uses a system where you can go out and you switch through a breaker box or just a break on the side of your house. You switch and can dump all the power into an electrical outlet and keep powering your home and remove your home from the grid, so to speak, which I loved. I'd never heard that before. So I said, "Yeah, come on over and give us an estimation." It was maybe a month later. He popped over and we went through it, and then it was midwinter. We were really excited to get it going, but it was December and it was snowing like crazy, and so unfortunately I had to wait till January to put it in. But they did all the estimations and did everything, and then I think it was first week in February, they were on top of our roof with shovels digging all the snow off to install the system. They got it up and running, and they're very friendly, easy to work with. They picked up the phone. The receptionist is always happy. They understand. It's not like you're working with some corporation. So we have this problem as we're going to sell our home. What do we do? Do we leave our fairly expensive paneling on the roof that we've paid a ton for and we're going to keep paying for the next 12 years? Or do we just leave that to the person? And so we really didn't know what to do, because the person would have had to pay cash for the system, which no one's going to do that. So I called Go Solar, and they had a solution. And that was what the great thing was about, what I'm really thrilled about as far as being a long-term customer with them, is when I called back, they were still there for me. And they're not just there to sell you the initial system and then, throw away their pay-by-go, their Go phones from Walmart. They're there for the long haul. That's why I like Go Solar. The solution was for $45 per panel, they would move my panels here. Awesome. Of course I was going to do that. For $1,000, I could protect my $35,000 investment. So the other good thing is when we get out there to this house, maximum we could put 6 panels on the roof. We can't, and we're bringing 26 with us. So the other thing is, they sent their engineer out. Again, they treated me like I mattered. They sent their engineers out. They're going to install a ground mount system right on the hill. They'll come out and do all the work. Life's good. We'll get it all set up and running again. I love that it seems like they are committed to the long-term benefit or investment in their customer. I feel like I'll be going to them for the next 10, 15, 20 years with my solar issues and updates and modernization of the system as time progresses. And so I really like that. I feel they're a company that I can lean on and depend on.